All right, so today we are going to be checking out another Chou album. Today we're checking out an album called Chou Yeh Hui-Mei. This is his fourth album right here. I'm excited for this, right? Because I've been told multiple times in the comments that his fourth album to I think his sixth albums are like his best ones. So I'm excited to hear what this one sounds like. I already have high expectations. I guess we'll see if this is truly one of his best right here. Let's get started with the first track, called In the Name of the Father. All right, let's get into this.
Ave Maria, Madre di Dio, sia santificato il tuo nome, sia fatta la tua volontà. Amen.
Ave Maria, grazie ricevuta per la mia famiglia.
Okay. Okay, looks like we got like a whole story film thing going on. Alrighty. I like the sound of the strings of this.
Grazie, chiedo a te, in questo giorno di grazia, prego per te, Ave Maria, piena di grazia, Signore con te, sia fatta.
Yeah, I like the way they're doing this right here. Yeah, like the picture things and that going. Oh, okay. I like how they drop down. Interesting high vocal right there. Like this synth coming up. That's a nice melody going with the guitar as well. Like this going. Yeah, especially where that's placed, it's nice. Okay. Let the flow this line now going with the beat. It's very nice. Nice. Yeah, really this right here. Ooh. Nice. Interesting, that was placed right here. Kind of like quick way of signing along. Very singing it. It's kind of like also doing like a soft kind of way of saying it. Very interesting. That's Matty right here going to the higher side. It's dominant on that as well. Yeah, really nice melody on this part. Oh, okay. Come on, the keys. Yeah, sounding like chorus sounded very nice. Like how he's singing that a lot. It's kind of like operatic singing right here. Very interesting. Oh, dang. You just have to do it in front of the kids? It's crazy. Yeah, how feels that with the vocals on this part as well? Very nice. Oh, interesting. I have vocal on that. I am singing that. Like that. Yeah, that's how he's like singing along to that with that. The vocal right there. Oh, interesting, bringing that bit. A high thing on top of that. Like the layering of the different kind of vocal lines going on in this. Yeah.
Santificato il tuo nome, sia fatta la tua volontà. Amen.
Okay. Interesting right there. Yeah. This was a really interesting kind of like video going with this one as well. Was he like some type of like in like a mob or something like that? I like how they filmed this overall, like how they had like some scenes. It would go, but then it would like stop, like it was like a picture or something like that. That was really interesting on that one. Very interesting sound in this one. I like how they had the sound of that beat going and the guitar the entire time, you know, kind of looping on that. Very nice sound with the synth. I like how he was delivering the lines in the verses. Very nice kind of like melodic kind of flow that he had. Also like saying it very softly. That was nice. Of course, really like the melody too. Singing the chorus, like I said, 100%. So yeah, definitely feel like I would listen to this one. Now let's go on to the next track that we have. All right, so the next song on this album is called Coward. Oh. I like the sound of those chords. Oh. Okay. Nice drums coming in. The guitar. Like this is another kind of like concert thing. That's an interesting outfit he has right there. Yeah, I like the melody and the guitar. That's very nice. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that flow, that connecting. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Nice. Like when he goes into this like singing, it sounds very nice. It's a nice melody. Yeah, so that's how that guitar is going with that as well. But it's kind of like going like, you know, similar notes to the melodies he was singing as well on that. And look kind of like, what was that, retro scratches going? Ooh, the bass that came in. Another sound. Nice. Okay, I like that. Oh, okay. What was that? Yeah, this song is alright. Like the layer kind of voices that she had on her part right there. Okay, you doing like a whole combat thing? Yeah, I love how the beat's going right here. Really good too. Yeah, very interesting feature right there. She's blending on this really nice though. Yeah, like a little choreo for him. A little south right here. I love that you can like, you know, tell by here that this was recorded with a actual band going as well. I like that. Her rap going on top of him singing this. It's nice. Oh, taking it out. And bring it back in. Okay, nice. That was very nice. I like that one. Definitely mainly like that, that chorus melody that he was singing right there. And then, the sound of the guitar in the band as well. We like that kind of, just rock sound overall and how they did it on this one. Really interesting feature on that. I don't know exactly who that is, but, she did pretty nice with the little rap thing. I feel like it blended pretty nicely with that and the way she was like saying the lines as well, the flow on that. Very interesting, how they did her voice with the kind of doubling on that. That did really nice, especially like what they did at the end with having, you feel me, her doing her rap section on top of him singing the main melody for the chorus. That was really nice. So yeah, I feel like I'll listen to that one a good bit, 100%. Really nice sound on that. So yeah, now let's go on to the next track that we have. All right, so this next one's called Sunny Day. And so this was a pretty popular one. That's lovely guitar. Sound coming to the song. That little like horn thing, whatever. Interesting. I like the look of the setting in this video. Everything is filled out very nicely as well in this instrumental. It's nice. That's a nice melody sing right there. Somebody's coming in there. I like the rhythm how this is going as well. It's a nice kind of shut the area. We love when he sings in that tone right there. If they're repeating this long a little more, obviously on top of that. That's how all that. Oh, the harmony's coming on top of that. Oh. That's how they do the percussion right there. Okay, I like how you connected that. Yeah, it's all nuanced. It's nice. It's very nice. Oh, okay. Hello, Bert. He's playing the cello. Yeah, like the look of the greenery and like the rain and stuff like that. It's a really nice looking music video. I always love like the natural kind of outside, like and stuff like that. Yeah, that was nice. That's like I like spelled that out with like the different pictures. Yeah, very nice on that 100%. Nice kind of chill thing going on with that one, like the main kind of thing going on with guitar. Like I said, everything is filled out very nicely on that. Nice melodies overall. I feel like I would definitely listen to this one, especially the more kind of like chill, kind of like nice vibe right here, 100%. Yeah, really like how they did the video again. Very, very nice. Now let's go on to the next track. All right, so the next track is called Class 3-2. I like a ping pong thing. Okay. Going crazy. Why you just on him? I ain't getting bullied. For what though? It makes no sense. I never get why like kids bully each other. It's like, you know. Especially if it seems like they're like no reason. I like how this beat's going, it's nice. The bass is on that as well, it's nice. See some right there. And that's kind of flow this line. How the sound come in? Oh, okay, I like that. Oh, she fixed it, that's nice. Yeah, the string sounds going with that melody. The singing is very nice. Oh, now he's older. Ain't no way he actually broke the thing on that. Oh, okay. Interesting using like the ping pong sound. There's like a percussion right there going to that. And now he's older right here. Yeah, how they're using it is really interesting. I love the sound of the strings in this though. Very nice. Ooh, okay. Okay, interesting. Breaking and going back into this. Okay, there they go. Choreo with the ping pong. Now it's like I delivered them, huh? Yeah, I like. Get it out more. Very interesting. Like the back and forth between the lines right there. Are you saying that? Nice. Oh, nice how he had that out. Had the some girl from like when he was younger. Yeah, they're doing the keys on that as well. Very nice. Love the melody sings this part. Yeah, really like us delivering lines on this one a lot. Are you saying that a little softer? Oh, what happened? Did he get hurt? I sound the keys coming in. I like I was going like the same melody of that chorus melody. That's nice. To give him the other one or something like that. Okay. Let's go back into it. Come back out. Yeah, the sound of that other sound in there, I really like how they're using that. They doing like whole freaking jumps and stuff like that, going crazy at it. Our ping pong matches are really this like crazy. I haven't really like watching like ping pong matches, but like all the jumps and the, you feel me? Okay, going through the flashbacks. Why does it look like it's going past? Like it missed. Like he purposely missed that. Was it a purposeful miss, or was it a thing where the dude hit out? Like it didn't bounce. Her face is a little down though, so maybe that was a purposeful miss thing. Yeah, it's like he kind of purposely missed that. But he was happy about it though, it seemed like. Maybe he didn't want to like, I don't know, maybe he wanted to go out a little more humbler, something like that. Thinking back on his like memories. Interesting. I like that when they do like the breaks for the video, they still have like, you know, the nice sound of the piano going as well. That was a nice story. I like how they did that one a lot. That was really nice. And I love how they use the, again, like I said, the ping pong sounds actually in the instrumental as well. Like, you know, as an extra kind of like percussion going. That's very, very interestingly done. I love the sounds that, you know, they were doing a lot. I feel like this one, definitely my favorite so far in terms of like the production. Really like how that was done. Sound of the strings went very, very, very nice on that one. Even there was another sound in there that was really liking how they were using that. Love the sound of the keys, like I said, especially in the parts where they were, you know, break the music video or whatever. Really nice melodies he was singing in that chorus. I I really like that, how the string melody would go with that as well, 100%. And, you know, like the kind of like little rap thing that he had going on top of that, especially for that, you know, last chorus towards the end. That was really nice. Yeah. Really enjoyed this one. Definitely gonna listen to this one a lot. Now let's go on to the next track. All right, so the next track is called Dong Feng Po. I hope I'm saying that right. Ooh. I already love the sound of the keys right here. That's interesting. He's like turning like the car color as he's like going. Oh, nice. Love how he's singing right here. That sound coming in with that. The low high synth sound and the bass on that. Really like the beat right here. It's a nice chord. It's going down. Ooh. Love the sound of that instrument right there. Nice. Love the doubling of the voice right here, kind of spreading it out. Filling out the track. Yeah, that's a really nice melody right there. I especially love how it's going with that main sound and the instrumental right there. Nice. Love the sound of the chorus. Oh. Nice. You like the sound of this right here? What's the name of this instrument rare? I know it's like a traditional like instrument thing. I don't know the specific name. But I really like the sound of that. Yeah, that too. We like that. How that melody goes into this part is really nice. Ooh. Very interesting sound right there. Like a, kind of like a. Sounds like a very fast kind of like guitar thing or something like that, like a plucking thing. Yeah, like one of them pluck string like things. I don't know if it's one of those, but it sounds like. It's very nice adding to that. Ooh. So on up like that, that's very nice. Love the repetition of this melody. I'll chill the vibes on this one as well. Very nice. It's such a nice melody right there. Let's bring that back in. Oh, kids right there, nice. Yeah, love all the use of like the traditional instruments on this one. Very, very nice. 100%. Yeah. Really enjoyed that one a lot, especially the melodies he was singing on that chorus. That was very, very nice. How everything, filled out with his voice and the different sounds of the instruments that they were using on that. Like I said, chill vibe, very, very nice on that one. So yeah, really going to be listening to this one a lot, 100%. Probably one of my favorites so far as well. Now let's go on to the next track. So this next track is called You Hear Me. Yeah, what in the world? Wait, did he just randomly take a picture of a couple kissing, or was that like a thing? Yeah. Ooh, I love how that felt out. Nice. Let's see that. Is this in the beat on that? Like the melody he's repeating on this, it's nice. Oh, the kids are going with that as well? Yeah. Oh, nice song with her right there. Oh. Nice. Yeah, when he goes higher right there, sounds very nice. So the strings coming in right here, very nice. Yeah, she doesn't notice like just standing outside there. Yeah, those really nice melodies you were singing that chorus like that. The sounds as well, because that's very nice filled out. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing people that like other people he's talking about like things that he can only see, something like that. Nice. Like chasing out there, different pictures. Yeah, I really like the melody sing right here. The melody though. Things on this part. It's been nice. Like I was whispering out right here.
Excuse me, how much?
Oh, it's a girl. But she doesn't have like that little symbol on her cheek right there. Huh. Okay. Was that it? Yeah, interesting. Okay, so let me talk about the song first. Really like the sound of the song, really nice sound with the keys. Like I said, everything filled out very nicely. Really like the melodies he was singing. So I definitely feel like I'm gonna listen to that one a good bit, 100%. Especially towards the end, what they did with his voice, kind of like reverb. Very nice, kind of like spreading out on that. Just really nice, kind of like chill overall groove on that one. But yeah, this video is very interesting. I was wondering exactly what was going on. Let me actually go back and see if I can get context. So it was like. So at first it was like he was hanging out with two girls or whatever. And I just want to watch this like first scene. So it was like this girl right here, but she was like mad for some reason and walked away. So then I thought this girl was like an actual kind of like girl that they were both hanging out with or something like that. But I guess you can like see right there that there are like things going around her, like a green thing. So like he was in, she was in his imagination in a way, but it's kind of like at a certain point she was helping him with taking pictures or whatever to send to the girl, and then they ended up on a date. He was getting help by her in some way throughout this thing. And then what was really interesting was the shot that they kept going back to with this like tea thing or whatever, with that like that little like green thing or something like that. I don't know what the significance of that one was, but that was really interesting. But she was like kind of looking outside of this, and she was not messing with the pictures, I guess, that he was sending her or whatever, until he sent a picture of himself that she made the idea of that. All right. Of course, there's dialogue I'm probably missing, of course, because I'll probably have to go back and see what the dialogue is saying. I'm just kind of inferring on things with the way the music video is moving, just overall in the scenes. So they went on a date, and he went on a date with this girl, from the help of her with the pictures or whatever. But she seemed a little confused right there or something like that. And he took a picture of this carousel, which the carousel was pretty significant, as we saw at the end right there. So that was really interesting. And what was really interesting is the kind of like, I guess, symbol that she had on her face, because we didn't see it later on, obviously, and it was probably like a real version of her. And she started sending photos of her and where she was, and he was like chasing her down. So I'm guessing he was more interested in the girl in his imagination, right? That was really not in his imagination. And then there was also a brief moment actually where he was in this place or whatever, and then this dude shows up. I don't know what the significance that he had on this at all. Of course, like I said, I'm gonna have to look at the dialogue or whatever to see. But yeah, that was very interesting as well. But then yeah, that's when she started sending the photos of her from where she was at. He started trying to find her. Then they had like some type of dialogue right there. I want to look at the little kind of like symbol she had on her face actually real quick. Yeah, it was like a little like spiral thing. That was really interesting. But she's obviously in his imagination at this moment as well. But he has an attraction to her, I'm guessing. And then she disappears maybe. He just goes exploring and then sees the carousel again from that one place, and then boom, she's there without the symbol on her face. So I'm guessing that's the actual version of her song. I'm wondering, how did he imagine a girl that he'd never seen IRL, but then she showed up IRL? Unless she was in his imagination or like some type of being or whatever, but then somehow became actual human. I don't know. I was trying to, figure out, because it was really interesting how they did this. But I like how they did the video. It was really nice, the kind of thing that they had. I'll probably, like I said, I'll have to look up either an explanation of this or try to translate the dialogue that they were saying, and then kind of understand what the video was about more. But yeah, like I said, really enjoyed this one. Now let's go on to the next track that we have on this album. All right, so this next track called Same Tone. Okay. I sound with that right there. Ooh. Interesting melody on that. And the percussion going with that as well. Voila. Oh, look at that beat coming on that. Nice. Like the melodic reverb going with this. That's well on that. Going higher. Oh, nice sound bringing strings in it. Nice that harmony as well. Yeah, the flow of this line is very nice. And the harmonies on that, that's nice. I feel fit up more right here. That's a nice melody singing. Like the low vocal on that as well. Love how the string sounds coming, getting a little more louder right here. Ooh, that's nice that I went down with that. Ooh, the edit of this sound right here, very interesting. On the side, I thought the guitar coming. Oh, interesting kind of change up. With that the percussion's going. Yeah, I love the sound. I always really like, really nice kind of like string sound in songs. That's how the beat going. I like how they did that, part in the video as well. Like, kind of having them like spinning, and then it like turns to him like spinning right there. That's a nice kind of like motivated shot right there. Yeah, I love the melody he's singing this part. I see the harmony in that. Yeah, and how the instrument on the side is going with the same melody. It was nice. Yeah, it's filling up with the string sounds really nice. I just noticed in that one shot he's like playing like two different like keyboards at the same time with that. So this is automatically trash. Getting rid of how they goes down with that. You on the drums now? Yeah, especially how I was going with that the old sound right there. I love that. Yeah, very very nice one on production on that 100%. Really nice sound with that. High. Can it sound like keys sound right there? It did show him like doing like keys on that, so I'm guessing maybe that sound. That's what it was. It was very very nice. It was very like kind of fast paced on that. Love what they were doing the beat on this one. Even the fast paced kind of like sound of the instruments and how that was going fit very nicely with how the flow of the lines and stuff like that. That was also pretty nice. Kind of like fast paced. I like how he's delivering that. That was very very nice. Especially the harmony that would come on some of those lines. Especially love the lines and the chorus. Really really nice sound with how he was singing on that. Nice melodies and stuff like that. Love the sound of the strings. Like I said, filling out that track 100%. Yeah, really enjoyed this one. Definitely a song I'm going to be listening to a good bit. His video was also very interesting, and doing like the basketball thing was pretty cool, and just how they filmed everything was really interesting. But yeah, 100%. Now let's go on to the next track that we have on this one. All right, so the next song is called Her Eyelashes. Nice how that bass coming right there. Love me the prominent bass. Nice melody on that. It's a little forward right here. There's more of that guitar sound coming in. More forward. The strings on the side. We like that melody a lot. How did? Are you singing that? That was nice. Below that. Nice. Coming to the harmonies on that. Yeah, the melody on that one was really nice. It's a really interesting contrasting sound with the sound of the verse melody and the chorus. Like the chorus has like a more brighter sound. Yeah, even the way they bring in like the percussion right here, and they kind of being more like filled out. The vocals and the harmonies. Definitely a brighter sound with like the melody and stuff like that. Even like the way the instrument is going. But it's like moving very smoothly as well. I think that's, you know, because of the way they have that beat going and the guitar melody as well. Being that sound that you're putting right here, we like that. Nice. Taking it out. Drop right down. Really nice. Just having that, you know, percussion going down into that. Really nice. It's a really nice on the line. Some kind of like how that sound right there. There you go. The strings. Like where it was placed, it was really interesting. She going with like the notes he was singing on that part. Oh, that's a nice chord that's making right there. I like that. Yeah, really nice sound on that 100%. Like I said, really interesting the way they do on the sounds on that one with the melodies and they kind of like switch up in the sound of like their chorus and the verse. So it was really nice. I like the overall guitar melody that he had going on in this one. Really nice kind of sound with the beat, like how his voice was done in this one as well. And that, a lot of that's kind of like layering on the lines as well. So yeah, definitely feel like I'll listen to this one a good bit. Now let's go into the next track. All right, so this next one is called Cliff. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's very talented on that piano. Oh, interesting how his voice sounds right here. Oh, I like how it slowly like got more like forward into the track. Like it was like mixed kind of like quieter and like behind before, but so yeah. Oh, I love the way he's singing right here. It's very nice. That's a nice melody. Now it's going higher. Yeah, a lot of stuff like that. How he's like kind of like connecting the lines, right? Going to the next one, like holding it. Looking like going higher into like more everything. Ooh, nice sound. Love how that came in. The strings, the higher melody on that, the bass and the percussion as well. Even though somebody added into this line as well, they're singing. Yeah, that's how he holds it out. Yeah, love the sound of strings, especially like paired with a nice kind of like, you know, piano sound going on. It's very nice. So maybe, you know, my favorite two sounds when it comes to like more slower tracks. Like where that's placed right there. The lower kind of. There's a nice notes going down guitar to the right here. Definitely my favorite melody part on this. Love how he's singing this. Yeah, love that. The melody of the strings going with that. He's singing. The repetition of this melody is nice. Kind of take it out the drum, bring it back in. Nice. Yeah, the repetition of maybe, you know, make this pretty catchy on this. Yeah, very nice on this one. Oh, what phases? Oh, with that. Great chords as well going on the piano. 100%. Like I said, just really like the instruments used on this one, how they're composed very nicely on this one. Like how everything blended. His voice blended really nicely on that one. Like with all the sounds, I feel like everything was like placed in very nice places on that one. Even like that guitar kind of thing that was coming in at one point with the notes in that was really interesting. Like the melodies he was singing on that, like I said, that main melody he was singing, like the repetition of that, I feel like that became very catchy on that one. So yeah, definitely feel like I'll listen to that one a good bit. It's definitely one of those sounds I feel like I could probably like immerse myself into, like close my eyes and immerse myself into the sound, just how everything was done on that one. But yeah, now let's go on to the next track that we have. All right, so this next track is called Terrace Field. Oh, okay. Interesting cut up. Didn't expect that song. I like that though. That's a really nice way to use the kind of like, you know, keys right there and then taking out on that chord and then dropping back down with the beat. Very nicely done. Okay. With like handheld thing. I was also saying like the difference in how each video is filmed. Like this one's very just. Oh, love the sound that filled out right there. That's a nice melody. Yeah, I love how he's singing that. It's nice. Oh yeah, how he's singing that after as well, right here. Nice vibrato on that. As he holds this note. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I love how his voice fit on that melody. It's nice. Yeah, this is like a very natural kind of thing. But it sounded like the horn instrument right there. Nice keys on this. Yeah, it sounds pretty nice right here. With the brass coming and just filling out everything, his voice. Yeah, nice. Yeah, held on notes on this melody is really nice as well. Yeah, he goes low right there. It's really nice. It's a very waste-filled area. Interesting. Like the vocal on the side right there. As I say, I really like the way he delivers like his rap lines on some of the songs as well, and then more kind of like chill tone, right? Just going with that. I feel like that definitely fits with it blending with the main melody he's singing as well. Oh, that's nice, kind of bringing the sound out a bit right there, and coming in with the keys. The melody they're singing right here, that's nice. Love this place as well. Yeah, the mixing is done really nice with like the layering of like the different lines that he's saying. Yeah, I really like the sound of this one a lot. That's a nice looking like kind of field he has behind him. Yeah, this one was really nicely done. I really like this one a lot, 100%. Just especially, like I said, the way everything kind of like fills out and drops down in that chorus. It's a really nice melody he's singing on that, you know, how he sings it out. And then the melody that comes in after that, that's really nice. Again, love the way he was, you know, saying the rap lines on that one. Really interesting kind of like flow going with everything. But how that layered along with like the melody that was going was really nice. I like how they did it towards the end right there. Really nice, like I said, the way the keys were done on this one overall and how that went with the beat. Yeah, definitely enjoyed this one a lot. Definitely gonna listen to this one. Actually, what I was noticing when I was listening to it recently, I had gotten requested to check out a couple live stages, like live performances that he's done, and I checked those out. And I think I may have heard this song on one of the live stages. Like it was sounding familiar towards the, you know, the end when he had repeated one of the, you know, that chorus melody. I think that was sounding familiar. I don't know, I could be wrong, but you know, I like hearing it here, right here, the way it was done right there. But I think I might have watched a live performance for this one. That reaction should be on my Patreon. But yeah, this one was really nice, like I said. Now let's go on to the next track that's on this album. All right, so this last track we have is called Double Blade. Yeah, really interested to see what he does with this one. It always seems like he has like, you know, some type of like combat like thing for each album that I'm checking out. Oh, what the heck? You just snatched them up like that? What's the reason?
I can sell drugs for you.
Oh, okay. Bring out the nunchucks. Yeah, until you get hit with it. Yeah, I was about to say. Dang, slapping a kid? Nah, that's crazy. Okay, that's to tell them off. There's some kind of like rock thing going on with this one. Oh yeah, you put out the whole thing. Ooh, look at that basis on that. Uh-huh. Yeah, they kidnapped the kids, good. Oh, you finna go crazy, I already know. That's a nice melody. How is on that? I like the high vocal on this one. On that. You got sat down very quickly. Okay. Loving the fight choreo already. It's nice. Nice. Oh. Nice percussion right there. I always like, you know, like action, martial arts, stuff like this. Oh. No, big guy coming. Nice sound they're using with that, kind of like record thing right there. Oh, I like what they did with that. Kind of like repeating that line right there. That's very nice. The melody. On top of that, it's just like holding that other one. Dang. That was clean how he got up right there. That was nice. Yeah, that's spinning and dang. Is that actually him doing that? He got like a stunt person doing that. Ooh. The impact on those hits are crazy. Dang, well. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Let's go. Okay, putting out the. Nah, that was clean. I like that. The swing to, you know, take the sheath off right there and then pulling out, and it's two swords right there. That's two blades. And they were they like wobbling a bit as well? Yeah. Oh, he started running. Okay. I'm taking on two of them. Nice. That bring down. Love the energy of this track. Very nice. How they did the beat right there is very nice. I love how they did percussion going down. That's how he did the singers there. The quickness as well. Oh, look at that. Sound the guitar on the side. Nice. Over here as well. Ain't no freaking way, bro. Just lick the blood. What's the point of that? Oh, nice sound with the strings up there. Oh yeah, she got cut with that. Come Joe Span. Is it supposed to like wobble like that, or did they just like get really bad prop swords right there? Like that kind of riff on top of that. Okay, I like that kind of flow right there. Go back and forth with that. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the melody on that. How the beat went through with that. And break. Taking it out. Hey, there's more though. Okay. I feel like I've seen him before. This dude. Is that? It could be. I don't know. It looked like what's his name? Forgot his name, but he was in Spy Kids. That's the only thing I remember him of. He was on a couple other things as well, of course, but I remember like him being in Spy Kids.
Wu-Tang? Oh God. Wu-Tang? Thank you.
Some nice looking oranges. Okay. That was nice. Yeah. Really enjoyed that one video and song. That was really nicely done. Very hype kind of energy on that. Really like how the song was in a lot. Sound of strings on that was really nice. How the beat was going, of course. Especially the line he was singing on the chorus, I was really liking. The way they did like the kind of layering on like certain kind of lines as well. The repeating of certain things and how they like brung it on top of another line as he was holding like the note out. That was very interesting. Just overall vocal lines on this one was really nice. Like how the different rep thing that he had, especially towards the end, was like blending in on the track and how that was going with the beat as well. That was very entertaining. 100%. So yeah, I definitely feel like I'll listen to this one a good bit. Again, with the video, very entertaining for that as well. Like I said, really like the action martial arts kind of thing and stuff like that, especially with the sword fighting. That was really nice kind of look with the fight choreo. How that was looking was really nice. Even the way that he was moving right there, like I said, I don't know if that was him or like a stunt person, but that was really cool how that was going as well, like the speed of everything, how they were filming each scene. That was just really nice overall. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this one overall. That was a nice kind of thing to end the album as well. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of my reaction to Chou Yeh Hui-Mei album right here. Very nice in this one. I see why people were saying that this album was really good. I definitely agree right here. I think this is probably a no skip for me. Of course, there are some songs I would listen to a little more than others, but I think I would listen to every single last one of these tracks. Very nice sound, very nice production for all of these, and as always, really like his overall vocal lines and stuff like that and how he was sounding with this one. I'll also say compared to the other albums, I was really liking his rap things on this one. I feel like the most, and how that was going, like the certain thing and the beats on this one. Overall, very solid album. Let me see if I can pick some favorites. All right, so for this one, I'm gonna do like a top 5 with an honorable mention. I'm gonna do honorable mention as Double Blade. I like that, how that one was done a lot. But going to the top 5, I think I'm gonna go number 5, Terrace Field. Number 4, In the Name of the Father. Number 3, Same Tone. Number 2, Class 3-2, and then my number 1 song on this one is going to be Dong Peng Po. 100%. Those ones I feel like I'm going to be listening to the most on this one. I really like those sounds a lot. This definitely gets me excited for the next one. I'll be checking that one out pretty soon. I was also asked in the comments down below if I could do the audio versions of these songs, because apparently they were saying something about the audio of the videos that I'm checking out not being as good or whatever. I heard the audio versions on Spotify and they don't really sound too different. If I'm being completely honest, they both sound good enough. So, I'm not really noticing a difference in the sound quality or whatever for these songs. But if you guys are, you guys can tell me down in the comments down below, and you guys can tell me whether or not you guys want me to continue with watching the videos with this, or just to go through the songs on Spotify through the audios. But yeah, tell me what you guys thought about this album down below. Would you like, would you not like? Tell me what your favorites were, or you can rank the entire thing if you'd like. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.